Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is FlexTunes, and today, now that FFP is out, I have more opportunities to do things like this, show behind the scenes of how everything came to be, and I just wanted to come on here and just give you a breakdown of Shadow's lyrics, instrumental breakdown, pretty much everything. And yeah, we're just gonna get started, man. Starting off with a little bit of context. I wrote this song around 2024, maybe like mid-summer 2024, based on the song I Just Threw Out the Love of My Dreams, which is actually still my favorite song of all time, for those who don't know. And we're gonna see a lot of references to that song in this track, and also instrumental-wise, you're gonna see a lot of references to that. So, we're just gonna get started, starting off with the synthesizer. I think I wanna do that. So, obviously, if you know the song I Just Threw Out the Love of My Dreams, you probably know that, well, this song starts off with a little synth bit. It goes like this. Yeah, that's kind of how it starts off, and then you get the synth. And what I did there, I wanted it to go higher in the second part a little bit. So what I did is I got another track and I put like a pitch effect on it. But this is what I used. I pretty much used a lot of bit crushers, a lot of exciters, and a lot of compression on that shit. But I also used some, EQ on that. If you want the preset really badly, just DM me. Or comment down below if you want it. And I might put it, and also like the video. Because we need to push this out. We need FFP to blow up or something. I don't know. Maybe 20 likes, I'll drop the presets for all of this shit. And then this part, I decided to do a little off counter type of lead. So it goes like. And then you get the point. It goes like that for a little bit. Then you got some and you got some that's not the important part. I will show this part though, because I do like it. You get a little roll, and it goes back into the chorus, which is pretty cool. Bass. I want to show the guitar, drums, and bass because I really like this part. So kind of what I did here, I'm gonna solo these tracks right now, is I kind of just took inspiration from I Just Threw Out the Love of My Dreams and really had that alternative feel to it. You already know how the drums go in the beginning. They're basically the same all the way through until parts like this where you got. But also, I did some little guitar strummage. Yes. Right here. But yeah, peep the chorus though, because I really like the chorus. There was a lot of demos of Shadows that I had to go through to make this. You got that guitar right there, you know what I'm saying? And then, chorus sound. Yeah, you get the gist. Presets that I use for this one. For drums, I really just use a lot of punchy EQ, low end, obviously, and a little bit of high end too. A little bit of reverb. But like I said, I'll drop all the presets. But I put a lot of feedback killer on this one, just a little bit. Noise gate, some basic guitar shit, basic guitar stuff, and that's pretty much all I could really say about this part. Fun fact, actually, that I forgot to mention in the beginning of this process. When creating Shadows, I kind of like looked up a lot of stuff about how to make a song like I Just Dreamt the Love of Dreams. I was so inspired by that song. It really made me like that song so much is the synthesizer and how like the synth is talking to me. It's like talking along with the singer. It's like kind of like a diary entry in a type of stance. I wanted to make a synthesizer that resembles that, so I just did that. The sound in general, I wanted to make a melody that sounded pretty good, and it sounded way different 2 years ago. So how I got that melody was actually I was looking up a bunch of samples based off of my Google searches, and I got something that sounded like or like something like that. It kind of reminded me of that one Maroon 5 song called what's it called? She Will Be Loved. I don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain, pouring rain. You get the gist. Part right here, kind of my favorite. It's like a encore, like not encore. It's like a you know what I'm talking about. It's that part that's just like. I'm sure this is fun. Oh yeah, let's talk about those violins real quick because I did something crazy with those. Not too crazy, but in one of the violins, I just did normal chords, but I did step ups. Like you see, it doesn't look normal. I did, instead of going na 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 like the piano's going, I just made that shit rise. I just made it rise, bro. It was yeah. BandLab, by the way. BandLab, by the way. Like, this is why I say, man, it's not the dot, it's how you use it. After the bridge, I decided to just step it up a semitone and make everything come in and go insane. And then you got this, of which it's not going to show because it's obviously laggy as balls, but that's okay. Now, this song went through so many redos, and I will probably show them in a whole nother video, but this guitar solo, really blessing to the ears. It's like a climatic. Obviously, I'm not gonna show the full thing. Yeah, you can see why. But you get the gist on how this song was made instrumentally. Into the guitar solo, I kind of just mumbled that in my head whenever I sang the song, and that's how I came to be. Now, fun fact, this is one of the first songs of this year, aka ever, where I actually used the metronome. So shout out to me for doing that. For up until January of 2026, I've never used a metronome in my entire life. So yeah, fun facts about that. There's not really much to dive into other than what you guys already know, but I really love the bass because it's different than the rest of the song. And yeah, when you put that shit together, when you put that all together, you get this. Now, here's something I learned recently. You see how that thing was like tweaking out right there? That means that the volume, the master is too high. So in future projects, I will be turning this down. But anyways. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Flight Students, and today we are going to be breaking down the lyrics of Shadows right now with the music video. Because why not? We're doing a Genius interview, guys. We got on a Genius interview. But you, bro, made it, man. We did it, bro. Tap that up. Anyways, we're going to get straight into it. Like I said, the song was inspired by I Just Dreamt the Love of My Dreams. I really liked that song back then. And I feel like you're going to see a lot of references to this song in this. Okay, right off the bat, you know, we already got a reference to I Just Dreamt the Love of My Dreams. And when writing this song, like I said, I looked up a lot of stuff on how to write songs like that. So what it told me was basically just use a lot of metaphors, similes. So follow where my shadow goes, blah, 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 blah. It's not literal, obviously. no duh. It's just a lot of metaphorical stuff that I decided to add there. And for I Just Threw Up the Love of My Life should be the first, like, telltale sign that this is inspired by I Just Threw Up the Love of My Dreams. Literally, the chat in the premiere was going crazy about it. So, shout out to them for getting the reference. But if that wasn't obvious enough, just listen to this next part. So, as you can tell, yeah, he's in my dreams, he's in my waves, it's a Control-C, Control-V of I Just Threw Out the Love of My Dreams. Then we're gonna go on some banter about football once again in this part. Now, this part, once again, we got more of the metaphors, more of the non-literal meanings of the stuff. But we also have a reference to that one TikTok song that was going viral a couple years ago. I would take a bullet for you just to put my life to find that you were the one holding the gun. I tried to reference that in this song. I don't know if anyone caught the reference, but there you go. I can't believe I let him out the door. He's in my heart and he's breaking down the walls of steel. There's really nothing. So as you can see, more I Just Threw Out the Love never before have I felt this way. One friend to say I must be made of steel. Like, dude, it's so obvious that the song is ripped from I Just Threw Out the Love of My Dreams, bro. Love is a whole world away. My mind is blue and the clouds are bro. I'm so tall, can't get over me. I'm so tall, can't get over me. I'm so low, can't get under me. It's so dead obvious. Football and soccerball have been together for 4 years, and 4 years. She says 4 years, but she says technically. I mean, if you really look at it, it kind of it's like a double meaning, you know. Double touch. It really has put blood, sweat, and tears. There's no cap in her raps right there. You know what I'm saying? She definitely has tried her best at this point in time to not lose him, because they're like this twin. They're locked in, man. And then to keep in mind, that dropout was really fun to do because it just hits hard. It's just so. I think at this point in the song, the references have kind of gone away. More references though. No cap on a rap right there too. And then we got this part, which is actually my favorite, up until the last chorus came around. Violence I told you about earlier? Alright, so I remember that part was actually my favorite part of the song back then, because I would sing that stuff to myself, and it would just hit so hard, and the voice actor did such an amazing job. Now, fun fact, this is kind of not really to call the voice actor out on this. When Randy, if you're watching this, you're goated. But there was one note that was kind of not off in a bad way, but it was off in terms of the word the instrumental was going for. It was this part right here. So she went you, which is fine, but it was supposed to be originally how it went. If you saw the demo though, you know I did it way worse though. So don't even, I can't even talk. It was supposed to go like I don't want what to do, all my thoughts are of you. You. Like the instrumental was doing, you know what I'm saying? But she did an amazing job nonetheless, bro. Basically what Soccerball is saying here is like, she doesn't want to break up with him, man. So that debunks all the theories of, they're gonna break up at the 6-7. They should break up 6-7. They're not healthy. No. Shush. This is why she doesn't want to. She's saying that. Once again, we got a vibe. Right here is where. Sorry for pausing so much, but right here is like the little build up that I didn't talk about earlier in the video. I was actually inspired by Slayer. From Bloodlux, like Brain Fog and like all those songs when I made this build up, because that build up was not originally like how you're about to hear it. It was just bump. Now it goes Sorry, bro. I had to, bro. That chorus people love so much, and actually, I'm gonna show you what that actually used to sound like, cause I redid a lot of stuff with this song, but you got the guitar solo. Yeah. And I'm actually going to show you guys what the chorus used to sound like. It's very bad. It's gonna be very loud. Turn your volume down if you need to. But I like the chorus part, like my little choir. Fun fact, if you didn't know, I am the choir that speaks in this part. Shout out to me for that. Now, in terms of presets, I don't really know what I did. I just put a lot of normal stuff like EQ, reverb, blah blah blah. Like, so I'll drop the presets at like 25, or like if anyone wants them, like just hit me up, bro. But anyways, in terms of mixing, I did mix it myself, so it's not the best, and I wasn't the best mixer at the time. But now I have a better understanding of how to mix, so songs are going to get better in the future. Now, let's get on to this buffoonery. As you can see, it was pretty outdated. This was like, I think, March 2026. The song was originally done though in like August. The voice actor did it so damn fast. Then there was some versions from October. There's a whole this song goes way back, man. This song had like 10 different variations. I restarted the whole beat from scratch. The one that y'all just heard, like in the Genius interview, and the breakdown, that was all me redoing it entirely in April when FR was announced. And it's been fun making this song, man. If you guys want to see more content like this, where I just give y'all a little rundown on how FFP was made, like and subscribe, hit that bell, share the thing with your fam, and I don't know, man. Thanks for watching Tune-Ins. My name is Tunes, but now I have the tunes out. And remember, keep calm, carry on. Listen to Weezer, Chromacopia, Lucy Badrock, Pretty Fun, Che, Osama Sun, Netspend, who else do I listen to right now? Me, I don't know. And stay neutral / be the best. Peace.